Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running from Tokyo. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331, 331. Right.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. We good. 319, get set. Go.
Fields out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And forget the interception. He makes this a Pick 6 touchdown.
Well. That is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
It is Tyler Loop now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Sentinels will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. To the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Move 58, set. Right.
Fields coming back after the pick. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick 6 never happened.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Here we go. 3-9. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
Here we go. 319, get set.
Now Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down from the 42. Hall running between the tackles. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, set. 3-19, good set. Right.
First and 10. Here's Fields. The right side, caught by Wilson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go. 3-19, just set. Set.
From the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down drop, but don't come away with any points just yet.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Don't jump, ready? 58, 58, right. Go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Needed. This is third and inches.
Here we go. Right.
Field throwing here. And the defender comes away with it. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready.
On first down, here's Sanders. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they're going to manage to take him down at the 12. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that will set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means first down.
Hold the set.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
10. Viking, 18. 19, Lions. Steady.
To throw now is Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Come on. 19 type. 70 Lions.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Cougar Knight.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Jets' 40-yard line.
Ready up.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Play action, Sanders. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Jets getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19, right, son.
Off play action, it's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. And almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with it.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. They give to Hall on the draw. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, they need 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
all set now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Sentinels are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Here we go. Ready?
The drive begins with Henry. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. 1 quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go.
Here we go.
They're looking at 2nd and 3.
Ready?
They'll go play action for Sanders. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
19, go!
Flying down the middle of Henry. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. He's halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
18, go!
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Still momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs from 37. Here's Henry running left. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jarvis Brownlee there to make that play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he stopped just shy of that 1st down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70, get my wolf. Ready.
From the red zone now. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Sentinels take a 13-0 lead. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the wind tilt, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
The extra point is up and through by a loop. And the Sentinels double their lead to 14.
14. Jets, nothing. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, sir. 331, 330. All right.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Coming right is Hall. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
First down, Jets.
Here we go, sir. All right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Nice game left side. And no yet this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Jets, 1st down.
Here we go. Go.
Fields out of the gun. It's an interception. No, it's an incomplete pass. Ooh, a risky throw nearly picked off. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down that sideline. It's going to be 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
319, can I do that? All right.
They give on 2nd to Hall. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by the personal All-Pro, Kyle Hamilton.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Don't jump. All right.
Now it's Fields. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line and the one.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
Here we go. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion.
All right.
On third and goal, here's Fields. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Leaving the offense out there, it's fourth and goal from the one.
Here we go. All right.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass falls incomplete on fourth and goal.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. Well, I'm not seeing their signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense. Each of these next two snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Another run for Henry. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third?
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now Sanders. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And he gets it away from his end zone. The return begins on their side of midfield. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
Here's Fields to throw. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising, quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go, son. Son.
To the air on third and long. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here we go, snap.
Tight end going in motion here.
Right.
First down throw for Fields. Connects with his back. Hall. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go. 551, 551, go. Right.
Now Fields again. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Right.
Fields throwing once more. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So on fourth down, here comes Nick Folk to attempt this for the Jets. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that gives him a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Play action, Sanders. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Jets will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Play action, Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Here we go, son. Right.
Running this with Hall. Second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Back now, pressure coming. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw, here's Fields. Dump off, caught by his back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They were on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. We need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And they could really use a good one here. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
70,
Back to work after throwing the pick. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 9.
We get to Henry on the inside handoff. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Deputy! Deputy Lion!
They'll go play action for Sanders. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Andrews with the catch. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Third and short here, Sanders. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And they make the tackle at the 38. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Handoff headed right to Henry. Makes the tackle. Space on the right. He's got room. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Sentinels stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Here's Luke for the point after.
20 extra points.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Sentinels push their lead to 18.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with home. He is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Here we go. 319, Jets.
Fields looking to throw. It's caught left side by Mitchell. No gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45.
Angel.
Another Jets. 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Go.
And the
1st and 10. Here's Fields. He's going deep this time. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphreys. And the Sentinels get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Pick! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready, right?
Going with King Henry here. Escapes a defender. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Dragon, let's go! Cougar 19!
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Running once more with Henry. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
60 Eagles! 6!
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He's still going at the 30. Running in the red zone. He does it. Touchdown. The Sentinels put up even more points in a win. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get in on the slant, you find yourself at the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Herbert on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, Side. Right.
Off play action, it's Fields. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Here we go, son. Right.
Second down and 10. Fields. The right side, caught by Wilson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Jets.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Right.
Another throw for Fields. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Go jump, ready? Go.
Play action now. It's Fields. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. It's Fields. That's Mitchell on the slant. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Fields pass. Complete to Adonai Mitchell. He's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Here we go, son. Blue 58, blue 58, son. Right.
Fields throwing once more. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now Fields again. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
It's all lined up. Holt ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over. 1st down and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. They run it with King Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Ready?
A give to Henry. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Sanders now on third down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's fourth down. On comes the Sentinels punter. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Here we go.
Second and 10 now. Fields. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Tokyo. Jets hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Go.
Fields out of the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Right.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So second down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Here we go, son.
A pistol snap, Fields. And they pick him off again! Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Sentinels get it as he makes his third interception in this game.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. He gained 11 on that play, and that gives him the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. It's Henry on the carry. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Get up. 70 Lions. Get up.
A give right side to Henry. He dodged the tackle. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. But still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go.
Running this with Henry. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
Loss of 2 yards.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
60 Bobcats. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Sanders going to throw on 4. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. 6. Come on, Brody 80.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They're going to pass it here. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Sentinels keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Sentinels grow their lead yet again.
Jets 10. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Thomas on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Gets another one to Mitchell. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And just a week...